We got a chance to speak to her parents.
This was a woman that they don't make them like that.
Corey Morgan described his daughter as a bright star who loved being a mother.
That Friday night, she went to Costco with her mother. And she took everything up 2 flights of stairs, having a 5-week-old baby.
That was the last time the parents saw her. Corey requested we call his daughter by her maiden name, Morgan. Her husband, Robert Cooley, confessed to telling officers, "I did something bad."
Hey, what's up with y'all? Look, I'm back again with another video, and before I jump into the video, I definitely got to start it off with some positivity. I want to tell all my supporters out there that's rocking with me day to day on a consistent basis that I definitely do appreciate y'all, and I hope that everything is going the way that you want it to go in your life, and I'm wishing y'all nothing but the best in every aspect of your life. And when I say this, I'm only talking to my supporters, those who say the same thing back to me in return, and those who reciprocate the same energy back to me. Now, before we get into this video, I do want to say this also. If you're dealing with anyone in your life right now, and it's something that you just can't put your finger on about them and stuff, man, just leave them alone, man. Like I always say, and like the old saying goes, God is not the author of confusion. So if you got anything that's kind of getting you off your square, off your pivot, making you wonder and things like that, man, just get away from that and focus on what you need to focus on, which is yourself and being the best version of yourself. A lot of the times, man, we overlook certain things, and a lot of people be a contributing factor to our demise, and we don't want that. And that can be as far as work, just anything, relationships with other people and stuff like that. You know, just deal with people accordingly. Once you get an ounce of weirdness, get the hell away from these people. But other than that, let's get straight into the situation at hand, because we got a lot to talk about. And this story is not getting a lot of coverage like I thought it would, and I really don't like that. So we're going to bring some more awareness to the whole situation. So basically, long story short, well, before I do any of that, I want to say RIP to this young lady, man. She was beautiful. Her name was Amber Morgan, and, you know, she was dealing with a guy by the name of Robert Cooley. She was married to him, but I'm not going to call her his last name because of what he did to her. That's just not how I'm rocking. And I think the family would prefer her to be called by her real original last name, her maiden name. But yeah, man, basically, long story short, she was getting ready to leave this guy, you know. And I mean, the way that he did her just told me so much about how he felt about her. You know, a lot of the times, man, we don't realize that we're dealing with people who are jealous of us, even if it's a spouse. You know what I'm saying? You be sleeping with the enemy and don't even be knowing it, man. You can tell certain ways and certain things that they do. They just I mean, it's immediate red flags. You can be, you know, getting into certain jobs and doing certain things to better yourself, and they be mad. Their face be turned upside down. They be jealous of you, man. So, you know, you want to make sure that you're not with anyone or associated with anyone who's not genuinely 100% thoroughly happy for you. Now, I don't know if that was the case with this, but I just can feel some type of animosity that he had towards her, because he actually took her life after she had a baby. And the baby was 5 weeks old. Now this baby's gonna have to grow up without the mother that she really deserves, and the father. You know, that's crazy to me. Now, after he took her life, well, I want to spare y'all some of the details, but I do want to say that he got a knife and went to her throat with it. He actually beat her till she was unrecognizable, and he actually, you know, shot her. You know, I can't say certain things because of YouTube, and a lot of the times, man, it don't even be about YouTube. I just got certain things that I just don't feel right saying, you know. But overall, ultimately, man, you know, he did get caught, and he actually told the police that he did something wrong and he needs to go to jail, which is crazy to me, man. Why would you go this far to actually harm someone who actually gave birth to your seed? It's crazy to me. You know, she was really, really excited about being a mother, and her father and mother actually is in this video speaking as well. I'm gonna let them say what they have to say also, but we're gonna talk about this during the video and after the video. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. And when I tell you to get the hell away from people who are giving you bad vibes, even if it's your spouse, get the hell away from these people, man, because a lot of the times, man, we be overlooking these red flags and they be right there in our face. And I'm not trying to say this about her, because I really don't know her situation, but I'm just speaking in general when I say what I say. But let's get into this video right here. Let me know your thoughts and opinions, and we're gonna talk about it. Let's go.
Stay with iTeam 8 tonight, and the description of a kindergarten teacher. She had also become a mother recently when police say she had been by her husband. iTeam 8's Kat Sandoval's talking with her parents, sharing their heartbreak and what their message is tonight.
Just a few steps from where I'm standing is where they found 26-year-old Amber Morgan's body. She was bruised, and we got a chance to speak to her parents.
This was a woman that they don't make them like that.
Man, I know this hurt.
Corey Morgan described his daughter as a bright star who loved being a mother.
Look
that
at her.
Friday night, she went to Costco with her mother. And she took everything up 2 flights of stairs, having a 5-week-old baby.
That was the last time the parents saw her. Corey requested we call his daughter by her maiden name, Morgan. Her husband, Robert Cooley, confessed to the telling officers, I did something bad, I need to go to jail, and then later I took my wife's life. Police found Amber Saturday morning in her home. Police say her face was so severely she was unrecognizable. She was shot in the head and her throat slit. Officers saw Cooley's hands and clothing. Amber's parents say there were red flags with Cooley, but didn't think it would go this far.
He was verbally abusing her and what I would call starting to spiral out of control since a little shortly before the birth of the baby.
He threatened me. He tried to engage in a physical altercation with me.
Amber's mom.
And I swear, when I said something about ignoring red flags and stuff like that, on my life, on everything I love, I haven't seen this video. If you don't know, if you're new here, a lot of the stuff be reaction videos, but I do bring out factual videos that I do know something about as well. I just ran across this and I came to y'all immediately, and I did read a lot of details, but I never heard the parents speaking until now, and that is so true. And the only reason why I'm saying that I said it before they said it is because it's true. It's got to be a sign for somebody out there. So if you are seeing this, man, take heed to everything. And I seen a young lady, I'm calling you a young lady, you know, but I seen a lady in the comment section saying that her daughter, you know, she thinks something is happening. I think this may be a sign for you. I'm not going to call your name. I remember your name, but I'm not going to say that because it's personal. I kind of hate that you put that down there, but I do love that you did it at the same time. But, you know, I just want to say that I hope that everybody out there dealing with somebody who is like this need to get the hell away from them. And, yeah, man, sometimes we can't overstep our boundaries and kind of overthink certain things, but overall, if you're getting a good feeling, man, act on that. Parents and all, you know, because I just don't know how I would act if I had somebody dealing with my daughter and I felt like something was going on. It's just something that I couldn't get past. She would have to literally cut me off for me to leave them alone because I just got that feeling, and if I got that feeling, I'm gonna act on it. That's how I feel. You my baby, I love you. Ain't no way in the hell I can just let you go by with somebody who's giving me a bad feeling, you feel me? And I'm not talking down on them, I'm just saying what I would do in my situation, but let's get back into it though.
Tells us Amber asked for a petition for dissolution of marriage papers the night before she was.
We think that he tried to confront her, and she told him something he didn't want to hear.
Amber was a kindergarten teacher at Victory Prep. She taught there for a year.
She just cared for others deeply. She just had a history of connecting with anyone.
Her husband faces a preliminary charge and is in Marion County Jail without bond. The parents tell me they will be adopting Amber's 5-week-old baby named Audrey. I'm ITmates Kat Sandoval, Wish TV, wishtv.com, or follow us on Facebook for updates.
Leah, as Fox 59's Russ McQuaid shows us, the woman's family says she was trying to leave her husband.
Amber Morgan, that's her maiden name, was a kindergarten teacher and a new mother to a baby daughter born just 5 weeks ago. But Saturday morning, IMPD was called to this home in the 3000 block of Armory Lane, where they found Amber beyond recognition, her throat slit and shot.
It's crazy.
Her husband, Robert Cooley, told police, according to a preliminary probable cause affidavit, quote, "I took my wife's life." Amber's mother is now faced with raising her granddaughter now that her own daughter is gone.
In the last 5 weeks, as a new mom, she'd call me almost every day and say, this is the greatest job I had on earth.
Robert Cooley will make his initial appearance in court Tuesday morning. On the northwest side, Russ McQuaid, Fox 59 News.
Killed Saturday on Armory Drive is a kindergarten teacher. Police say 25-year-old Robert Cooley admitted to beating then 26-year-old Amber Cooley. They arrested him outside the couple's home. Police did find a gun inside it. Amber Cooley was again a kindergarten teacher at Victory College Prep. She went by her maiden name, Amber Morgan. We have a crew working on this story right now, so make sure you look for an update on News 8 at 5 and of course wishtv.com.
Damn, I didn't even put them in order. That was the initial situation, I'm guessing. But overall, ultimately, man, you know, you got to watch out for who you're dealing with. Be careful, be mindful. You know, go with your feelings, man. You're not getting these good feelings for a reason. I'm talking about if somebody start tripping, being weird, or anything like that, get the hell away from them, you know. And I say that a lot of dudes do get overprotective with their women and stuff like that. But ultimately, man, some people just be going overboard. You feel me? like to the point where you want to take their lives. You get that goddamn mad about anything. And then if you get mad about somebody wanting to leave you, why not do what you need to do in the beginning to make sure that they don't go anywhere, you know? Like, be the best man that you can be, or woman, because it's not just men all the time, you know. Be the best person and the best version of yourself. That way, you know, you can keep who you want. You ain't got to go through none of this stuff like this. And he seems like one of those dudes that if I can't have you, nobody can have you, which is sad. And I hate that for her, man. If you see this, you know, the family, I want to say, you know, I hate that for y'all. I'm sending my love and condolences, sending y'all some healing energy y'all way. And yeah, man, anybody out there who did lose somebody due to stuff like this, I'm sending y'all some love as well. But overall, I said what I had to say about this. This was a brief story. I feel like that it should be getting more exposure, even though it might not just be millions of views that, you know, come across this video and stuff. But, you know, I like to spread awareness about certain situations, man. You know, as you can see, this is getting very out of hand. It's happening consistently, and we need to get a grip on this type of stuff for real, for real. But other than that, that's all I got to say. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. If you made it to the end of this video, I definitely appreciate y'all, and I will holler at y'all later on another video. Thank y'all for rocking with me the way that y'all do, because y'all really be rocking with me. All right.